After Russia, which country is the biggest oil producer in Europe? The answer is Norway. In face of the Russia-Europe energy war, the oil-hungry nations in the continent are being to purchase Norwegian oil, and now, apparently, this European nation has also joined Russia's side, although unofficially. Hello and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Vedika, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI Global channel yet, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Norway, EU's biggest oil producer nation, recently delivered great news to the Kremlin. A trade union in the country announced a shutdown of 3 fields in the North Sea, which would further stretch the already throttled oil supplies of the continent. The union has begun a nationwide strike on Tuesday and pressed the government to hike wages. Odin Watson, the leader of the Lederne trade union, said in an interview the strike has begun. The strike has so far impacted output at 3 fields and is expected to expand to 3 more fields from midnight on Wednesday. On Wednesday, the 7th oil field is also expected to shut down. As per a Worldometer's report, Norway's daily oil production hovers around 2 million barrels. Once these 7 oil fields are taken offline, Norway's daily production is expected to fall by 230,000 barrels. This comes as experts see no relief in sight. Members of the trade union on Thursday voted down a proposed wage agreement that had been negotiated by companies and union leaders, throwing spanners in the works of the government to bring production levels back to normalcy. The workers demand their salary should be hiked in accordance with soaring inflation and burgeoning cost of living. This sudden declaration by Norwegian union workers to shut down 7 oil fields has severely jeopardized Europe's oil supplies. Under the 6th package of sanctions adopted by EU on June 3, the EU has imposed an embargo on Russian oil and has vowed to phase it out by February 5, 2023. However, given Europe's heavy dependence on Russian oil, it's hard to wean the continent from Russian energy. Even big European nations like Poland, Germany, France, and Greece are dependent on Russia for as much as 40 to 60% of the oil imports. So, the move by Norwegian oil workers to shut down the operations will further drive the inflation northward, which will end up pouring extra coins into Russia's already overflowing coffers. This is like a double booster shot for the Russian oil industry, where not only it would get to sell more oil to Europe, but that too at even higher prices. Mind the fact that Russian oil and gas revenue is already soaring. The International Energy Agency estimated that in the first 4 months of this year, Russia's oil export revenue rose by 50% over the previous year, with crude oil and products generating about $20 billion per month. Apart from the increased revenue, the development in Norway will also magnify Russia's energy leverage against Europe and complicate the peace process in Ukraine even further. So, the news of oil fields going offline in Norway has come as music to Vladimir Putin's ears. Russia has already strangulated Europe by engineering oil blockades in other oil-producing nations like Libya and Algeria. In Libya, General Haftar-backed government of PM Fatih Bashagha has already denied oil supplies to Europe. Algeria has also declared it will sell oil to Europe at premium charges. And now, Norway, Europe's own oil-producing nation, seems to be joining the ranks of these pro-Russia nations.